a buzzword. It's a mantra to kind of plug in and find ways to help other people find their successes. And that is kind of what it really means. It gives that opportunity. So, and now, moving on to the steps and communication plan that we are developing. Using social networking, physical sciences or physical spaces, and the question service. I'm going to now turn it over to Tom.
So the first step is communication plan, and we just want to come up with something just real clear, something easy for everyone to understand. And we propose several avenues of communication. So starting off with the grassroots campaign, recruiting people, getting the word out, letting them jump on board, developing road tours, having luncheons. We did one-on-one meetings with people and other presentations. Marketing, advertising is going to be key. Getting the word out, plastering it everywhere so everyone knows what's going on. Communication from the top down would also be very valuable. So getting communication from your directors or your team leaders, getting that initiative going. And obviously, video, email, and website is a common communication tool. Social networking, second step. We believe social networking will help build communications that are essential for team building and serve as a hub for collaboration. It needs to be a site that everyone feels involved, easy to use, and also scalable with the current resources and tools that we use. So they can hook into SharePoint or Outlook and stuff like that, iPhone devices. Third step, personal liquidity, like she mentioned, is very valuable. We believe this is very critical for director support to implement this. Think of this as musical chairs. So you have an opportunity to kind of flow over to another project part-time and do some work and have that guarantee of coming back and that your seat's still there, your job's still there. So that personal liquidity is very important. Fourth step, physical space. We like that in Hawaii. But several places, physical places here on Norman Health Science Center and even in Tulsa, for all of us to join and meet face-to-face and collaborate, brainstorm, and just have fun. Some of that, facial interaction you can't do virtually, so physical spaces is very important. Question service. So propose something in this area right here where ideas are fostered, enriched, enhanced, and so we have a list, and so the community can act on it, and the more attention it gets, the more activity it gets, it rises up to the top, and then we can, the community decides, all right, this is the most important idea or problem, and then we can implement this and roll it out and producing a service which would add value to the university. Sixth step. So to kind of kick this off, we thought of maybe an idea contest, a fight club. So we have groups that would all submit their great ideas or problems, and the community would vote on it. And so these questions or ideas would fight, and the winner would be the top project, and by having the winning idea, it would maybe offer a grand prize. So the prize would be determined. We don't know yet. Lastly, the expansion of the original work group group. So we're the core group here, and our goal is to expand this out and let others champion this initiative, and make it valuable for OUIT and also valuable for the OU community. That continuing our mission and vision to the university. So those are our 7 steps, and next will be Kendall to wrap this up.
So what we're describing here, what we're proposing here, isn't just an idea. It's not just something we kind of dreamed up in some brainstorming sessions that we've had, but it's something that we've lived. From 5 weeks before the winter break and up until and including like right now, these are things that we put into practice. So, working in cross-functional dynamic teams, transcending the conventional hierarchical org chart, working in both physical and virtual collaborative spaces, and then leveraging a community to get actual work done. So these are things that we've been doing. It's not just hypothetical. It's not theoretical. It's from our experience that we're talking about. What we did was a fractal or a microcosm, an example in miniature of the very things that we're describing. We know it works because we did it. So, and moreover, we're different people because we did it. We're committed to this idea of working different, of working collaboratively, of innovating, of building this community that we're describing. And at this point, we're not really looking for permission to move forward. We're committed to this idea. The 16 of us who have worked together, we're going to do this. We're committed to this idea, and we're going to do this. So we don't really need money. We don't need more people. We don't need spaces, equipment, software. We don't need any additional resources to do it. Lack of resources or resources, these are just constraints that will help shape how we're going to move forward. But, you guys let loose this monster. You created it and you set it free. Okay? So this grassroots movement that has now been launched out of this initiative, you can't stop it. You can't stop it at this point, but you can accelerate it. You can help move it forward. And so, if you want to throw your support behind this, if you're willing to throw your support behind this, and even better, if you throw some time, throw some money behind it, those are things that can help out. You can accelerate this. You can throw grass on this fire. And if these guys back in, you got my back now. The thing is, you have demonstrated a commitment to working differently by giving each of us the time to work on this question. What's possible if IT pros work differently? You've already demonstrated that commitment, but your ongoing commitment will be evident by your actions. Will you continue to support this? Will you throw personnel cycles and budget behind these 7 steps that we've proposed? Will you launch another Work Different group to build on kind of the foundation, the platform that we're describing here? How will you demonstrate your commitment to working different from here out?